it's alright. Hapana cha kumirira, it's summertime.
Summertime.
We're gonna have some fun. It's alright.
City boy.
Hi everybody. My name is You're listening to Two Broke Twimbos. Hi everybody, my name is Cindy and you're listening to Two Broke Twimbos.
It's up in the building.
They are not funny. You guys are not funny, I swear. We need awards for people who are not funny.
We broke, we ain't got it. Broke, fat broke. We ain't got it. Don't spend no money, ain't got no clothes, ain't got no cars, ain't got no hoes. We broke. Ladies and gentlemen, you're now listening. 1, 2, broke. We broke. Levels. Checking levels. That was good.
I think that's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's Two Broke Twimbos back in the building. I'm Danny that guy, aka Denias, aka the only guy, aka your girlfriend probably pities me, aka Dan More. When you look at my wallet, it's more like Danless.
Are you done?
I am done.
Okay, thanks. And he's here with the irrefutable, the unmistakable, the soon to be honorable and doctorable Phil Chard, aka Flynn Floss, the big boss baby, aka
Pizza P,
aka Sexington Rovu, aka Shamari, the Tengro drink. Yeah.
Can you let us finish our introduction?
No, we haven't introduced yet. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Yes.
This is Two Broke Twimbos. As you know, delving deep into the lives of poverty and brokenness in Zimbabwe.
Yeah. Much like your proctologist, we dig in there to find the polyps of knowledge and information.
Snap is the sound of the glove as it goes right into the depths of what we're discussing.
Followed by the...
Yo, it's another episode. It's award season.
You're not funny. That's the funny bit.
we have with us today Cindy, aka Cindy Munyavi, aka Cindy Raw.
What Cindy Raw?
Raw. No, do you know what? I actually wrote it down. Like that's my only topic.
That's the opening point. Like Cindy Raw, explain. And considering what you just showed us, we need answers.
Before we get there, just to mention, thank you to everyone who bared with us last week and who watched the video. We got a video out.
Did we?
I know it's good to have video content. You know what I'm saying? There's a video review of the Hip Hop Awards.
Team where?
Yes, exactly. Yes, we've taken control. So the Zim Hip Hop Awards review is on YouTube.
Yeah, only 2 months late, but we are there.
I've just realized a lot of people, they subscribe to this, so they're just getting the podcast. You know what I mean? So they don't know what's going on the website. So if you haven't seen the video, just hit up the website twobroketwimbos.com.
Or our Facebook page. Once we get the data bundles, I'll upload it to Facebook for those with Facebook bundles.
Yeah.
Just to see what's popping. And we're going to be doing more video content soon. I've got some good ideas. I was brainstorming in our absence, and be prepared. Yes, our teeth and ambitions are bad. Be prepared.
Our teeth and ambitions are bad.
Be prepared.
Lion King. Anyway,
you guys are serious?
She doesn't know Lion King. Like, where were you?
Clearly, she's too young.
These kids, bro. What the? How does she not know? Be prepared.
Do you know why Cindy is a perfect guest this week? Because it's award season. We've just had the Grammys. We're about to have the Namas. Cindy has made headlines for winning the AFRIMMAs, and she's nominated for Nama, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So everyone is thinking about winning prizes. Personally, I also just won an award. My $1 scratch card.
Hold on. We'd like to inform the viewers that a Shire joke is about
it's
to
not
be dropped.
a Shire joke. I bought an Econet scratch card which had not sorry try again later, but another $1 of airtime on it. So pretty much all of us are winning out here.
Oh my gosh, my first time coming across someone who actually won.
What are you talking? Of course, I'm kidding. No one has ever won a single item. That's just a joke.
Dude, have you ever seen? Yeah, but seriously, if anyone has ever won a free item, please get hold of us and take a photo picture as evidence. Because as
anyone has ever won $1, let me know. I'm gonna give you airtime for $5.
wow,
Hey, swegisto.
when you're an award-winning artist, you can just splash money willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly. Okay, so Cindy, welcome to Two Broke Twimbos. You are honored. A
I
blatant
am
rip of Zambezi News. Shout out to those guys. Season 3 is apparently
Put your
out
phone on
now.
silent, bro. What the hell's wrong with you?
Sorry. Where are you at, bro? Ignore.
Is there someone you want to
Probably. Anyway, yeah, Cindy. So we know you've been a singer for a long time / dancehall artist,
slash
I'm
rapper?
a pop
rapper,
artist.
a pop artist.
Music is a fusion of many genres.
Ju-
So I can literally do what I want. How about that?
Pop artist.
Yeah.
Do you know? I was gonna
Maybe
say
we should start a genre called Zim Pop. You know. But anyway, you know.
W-
Wouldn't urban grooves
Wouldn't that be
technically
urban
simple?
grooves? That's what I was about to ask.
Urban grooves is a culture. It's not a genre. It's like when urban grooves started, or when it was called urban grooves by whoever did that,
Delani Magalima.
Delani Makalima. He had a compilation called Urban Grooves Volume 1. And it had everything from hip-hop to dancehall, R&B, anything, you know, any urban sound or genre.
Sounds like pop, as you were describing.
Thank you. So it was called Urban Grooves because at that time, mainstream music was mainly jazz and sungura, and this type of music was young, refreshing, and it was a different kind of groove, I guess. So somewhere, somehow, that name year compilation, Ikuti Urban Grooves Volume 1, was then adopted by whoever adopted it to be the umbrella name for the genre. And we've seen lately that the genre is now, you know, splitting up into Zim hip hop. It's given birth to Zim dancehall. It's given birth to the guys who are now saying we're singing pure R&B. It's given birth to the likes of us who've been singing the same thing since then and like to call ourselves urban contemporary artists because that's a name the world can relate to.
This explains why when I went to iTunes, I was trying to look for genres and urban grooves was not there.
Shakango fanana ne Afrobeat. I don't think you can find that on iTunes, but that's what Nigerians call what
I'm pretty sure you can because Afrobeat isn't new. That's Fela Kuti.
It just says African though.
Really?
Yeah. It just
You
says
don't find
African.
How
Afrobeat.
detailed. Oh, let's bunch all these dark people over there.
Okay.
What's the name of the continent again? It's just that's
Oh,
the
it's
whole
a
name.
country anyway. It's Africa. Yeah. Let's put them all
Just
together.
like when I was in Nigeria, everybody thought, you know, South Africa is where we all come from. You know, when they deliberately ignore the southern part of things. You know, South Africa is everyone down there.
Okay, so what do you consider yourself then? Without worrying about
An urban
international-
contemporary artist.
It's a long title.
I know it's. Could we have something?
Okay, I'm a pop artist.
I can't even spell contem.
Okay, pop is fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we've got the pop artist Cindy.
Cindy.
Mm-hmm.
Cindy. Why are you raw, Cindy? What's going on there?
What do you call yourself?
Okay,
Cindy
when I came up with that name, I was in Form 2, okay?
Man,
And,
we all,
Started at an early age, huh?
yeah, we all
Very
remember.
early.
We
and
all
I was,
remember
you know,
when we were in
listening
Form
to
2, what
the
was on our
Mau
minds.
Maus. I was listening to the Mau Maus of this world, and I was dying for a collabo. But my mom wouldn't let me in the studio.
With Mama
And-
in Shingi.
I wanted a collabo with Mama. That was my...
Like
Scroll
a,
up.
a singing collab.
No, rapping.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Scroll
I thought I
up
was
to
a
listen
mean
to our Shingi
MC
interview.
then.
Yes, we do have a Shingi Mau Mau interview.
Very
Yes.
in-depth, 2 hours.
Were you already singing at Form 2?
Singing in the choir,
And she was
but
rapping.
I was rapping. I thought I was the MC light of them.
Oh snap!
And when I did finally make my way into the studio a couple of years later, that's around 2005, I went into the studio as Cindy Raw, wanting to do a rap album.
Spin them raw bars, son.
So I was singing my own hooks, and then my producer says, you know what? You could make more money singing than rapping because the market isn't ready for a hip-hop artist, a female one.
Unefesi a singer with a rapper.
Mazoea, I was a tomboy, yeah?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to do the twists and Adidas shoes and crop tops and, you know, low
raw, I should be in a fruit bowl.
Yeah. So basically, you dress like how Dan dresses now.
How who?
Dan, crop tops, Adidas, twists.
Yeah, Adidas. There's nothing of those shorts.
Booty shorts, yes, my
shorts.
pono shorts.
I was a proper tomboy. I didn't wear makeup. I was like a tomboy. And when I started singing, someone just said, "You know what? Your look doesn't sell records."
Eish.
You look too. I won't say who told me this. He said, "You look too hard, too masculine. You know, soften it up a little."
Yeah, your look is supposed to be doing the opposite to the men that are listening.
No, I thought I was hot. Yeah, I had abs and stuff. So you know, I was in my little crop top, and I thought I was looking hot then. So as a marketing person, I did listen to their advice, and I decided to rebrand and, you know, change over my look, start relaxing my hair, wearing lipstick, high heels, skirts, and I actually
Stuffing
realized
your bra
that
with
I
socks,
liked...
that kind of thing.
Sorry?
Stuffing your bra with socks and...
No socks. No socks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At this point in time, I'd like to remind our listeners that Cindy just gesticulated to her bosom to remind Dan that it is all real.
That is all very real. So I decided to go feminine. And being a tomboy didn't really mean I was masculine.
No, I
you know, I loved Aaliyah. And I used to imitate Aaliyah a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the kind of look, you know, semi-masculine. But when I went all girly, I really kind of liked it. You know, I liked wearing mascara. I loved wearing lipstick. I loved the high heels. And the male response to the new look was actually quite interesting.
Is this from 2?
No. 2008 now? Yeah.
And okay, well, how old are you then?
I was 20-something.
Okay.
I do your maths, guys.
Early
That's
20s.
what we're trying to do. Early 20s.
So 2000 and something.
2000.
So she's 40-something now.
40 or late 30s.
50-something. 50-something now.
Okay, so, are there any rap records out that we can hear maybe? Or
I did spit a few lines on my song called Appointment. It was Cindy featuring Cindy Roy, if you remember.
So basically she did like a Tyrese black tie thing.
She did a
Yeah.
Beyonce Sasha Fierce.
No, but there's
Beyonce.
never been a Beyonce
Beyonce.
featuring Sasha Fierce. There has been a black tie featuring Tyrese.
It's not really a compliment to be compared to Tyrese, so they use a different person.
Okay, and I also featured on the Black and Yellow remix, Yana MC cut and Dark Face in them. Yeah, I came on as Cindy Roy. If you remember it, yeah.
I think I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's Cindy Roy, aren't it?
Mm-hmm.
Raw. Spitting them raw.
Raw
bars.
just means, you know, untarnished, raw talent.
Untarnished, unhindered. Live and direct.
Yeah. If we were to translate it to Shona, we would say, what's the word in Shona?
Quiver.
Anyway, it's not weaver, guys.
Mbishi.
Like that furniture store. I don't know.
Anyway, so congratulations on the AFRIMMA award. There was a big
Thank
deal
you.
made about that.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? African Music Magazine.
All Africa Music
All
Awards.
African Music Awards. Okay, cool.
It was quite a big deal. You know, they're flying people in from all over.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Nice.
A lot of money was put in there.
Who are you up against?
Lira,
Eish.
Zahara,
Hey.
Where?
Mampi, Damado Bling, and Liza James.
I think it's pronounced Lisa, but okay.
Is it Lisa?
Yeah, Lisa James, yeah.
I don't even
Is
know
that what they call
is.
her?
Yeah.
Lisa James.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So wait, was this voted or was it adjudicated?
50% of the mark was judge-based. They had like 54 country representatives on the panel to shortlist the nominees, and then the adjudicators would contribute 50% of that mark. Then the other 50% was vote-based.
Huh.
So I needed a good mark from the judges and a good number of votes.
So
The number of messages I got from Cindy's proteges, Cindy's associates, people who know Cindy, people who know how to spell Cindy, people who don't even know how to spell Cindy and have just heard the name. Please vote, send to this number.
yeah.
Because
Because when you think about it, Lira's fan base are all the old people with no cell phones. In Mozambique, there's no cell phone network, so Lisa James cannot get votes. Mampi cannot send any text out because of that massive weave. So it makes sense.
Plus, no one can understand what she's saying anyway. Anyway, so congratulations, well done. I was
Okay, what are you saying? I'm sure all those people have access to the internet. You know what? What the voting platform was like? You'd get on the platform and they'd put videos for every song that was nominated. So you'd actually have an opportunity to listen to the music. So how I got more votes from Africa is people actually got to listen to the music and say, oh, I like her. You know, I'm going to vote for her. And that's how it
Which
went.
video did they put up?
Parere Moya.
When you think about it, she's half naked in a body of water, splashing and floating about. So obviously they are voting.
and you know, she's changed her look now. She's no longer tomboy. She's
she's very feminine.
So they were like, I like that.
Yes, click, 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 click.
Anyway,
I'll take that as a compliment.
yes, it is. What were the awards like? I was hoping I'd be able to see them on TV somewhere or something.
Well,
but
they were broadcasting them to several
They were live
stations.
streaming. I
They
saw the
were
live
live
streaming.
streaming.
I didn't pay for my internet. Hello.
And there was the YouTube.
Well, out there, the award ceremonies, are quite interesting. Everything is all glamorous and
that was in Nigeria.
Shout out to Nigeria.
they understand glitz and glamour. Just the stage alone, and the graphics and sound. Nungo Shungo to in another world, and I was just chilling there waiting for them to announce the nominees, and I was sitting next to a guy called Ahmed from Morocco, and he had just won an award
What a
for the
stereotype.
best male artist in North Africa. And he was like, you know what? I'm sitting next to a winner. I was like, Ahmed, you know, chill out.
Man.
So when they called out my name, I kind of didn't hear it. Ahmed was like, Cindy, yo, Cindy. Wow. And he was hugging me. I was like, oh my gosh. You know, I just wanted to melt. It was an amazing moment for me because when I set out to do music 10 years ago, this is where I wanted to be. And for the past 2 years, my record label, Bryce Nation, has been releasing music in Southern Africa. We've actually gone to Malawi, done concerts, released music. We've gone to Zambia. It's been released in Mozambique. And we've been trying to make our mark just in the region, in Southern Africa. And before we're done with the region, the gold comes home. For us, that's an amazing victory. So we'd have like DJs from Malawi, you know, like that 263 guy. 265, the one on Big Brother.
Well, once again,
See,
Big Brother requires
He actually
DSTV.
It requires
interviewed
that
me.
you have to pay for DSTV,
He
you see.
interviewed me 2 years ago in Malawi before he went on Big Brother. And when he saw the AFRIMMAs, you know, to him it was like, okay, I'm really pushing a good product. To him, this was acknowledgement from the continent that,
They like
you're not
it.
just playing this music because this artist came to your radio station and you thought the music was cool.
So, I'll tell you what, it was a big deal. There was like, you were in the papers and the press. Hey, Cindy has you know, brought home the AFRIMMA
Because
award.
it's seldom that a Zimbabwean, you know, makes their mark on the continent.
Right.
We don't get a lot of that because we don't believe in ourselves, not because we don't have a product. I remember asking people to vote for me, and they'd be like, panasara sha panalira ndikungokuvotera but wakaruza kudhara, you know, that kind of thing. I got it a lot.
Such supportive
You know,
friends, you know, they really make it worthwhile.
You can feel the love coming
You can
from
just feel the
everyone.
And you know what
support.
Nigerians are like? They'll tell you we're not the best singers. We don't have the best music in the planet, but we believe in our own music. We push our own music because they know how to make their own money. We're busy pushing other people, and they're making their own money. What's in it for us?
One of the categories in the AFRIMMAs was Best African Rock Group.
Yes.
So that was won by a group called Dear Zim.
Yeah.
The lead singer is Zimbabwean. I wouldn't really call them an African group, but it's, you know, I mean, he's from here.
He's from here, and
Yeah.
he actually grew up here.
Yeah.
Then moved to the States. I got an opportunity to meet him because we're in the same hotel. You know, we met in the lobby.
Same hotel room, what?
What?
Same hotel.
Oh, okay.
And one of his friends was like, she's from Zim, you're from Zim. I was like, you're from Zim?
Do you know each other?
I don't know you. You know, it was
Then I was
weird.
like, wait, do you know a guy called Farai? Do you know Farai?
No, I was friends with a guy called Tawanda. Do you know him?
Do you know him? Yeah. Oh.
It's like, oh, there's a friend of mine in Senegal. Okay, anyway, you were
Okay. And I watched him perform. I was so proud to be Zimbabwean because
he performed there?
really, yes, and he nailed it.
That's dope. But
He has the energy, he has the vocal. I mean, he was using a backing track.
Yeah.
But the quality of what he was doing, the fact that Anzi, he's from Zimbabwe. I know to Makisa. Because no come Makisa.
Oh.
No,
Let's see. Wait, hold on. Who Makisat?
That's my big stars.
What name and shame? Okay.
If we guess correctly,
one blink yes, two blinks no.
Okay, so
Mfesu, I'm a huge fan.
Davido. Say no more.
No, I'm quiet.
Say no
I am
more.
I am quiet. Mfesu, I am a huge fan. But Baka Imba live ka.
We heard the stories. We also heard from other.
Anti-climax.
the reason I brought up DSM is his manager, or his dadager.
He's got a dadager.
Sent me an email. I don't know.
His dadager. Okay.
I don't know them that well, but they sent me some music some time back to push to radio. And I freaking loved it. But I mean, obviously, it's not the typical thing Zimbabweans would listen to. But still, it's got a bit of rotation. The music committee loved it. And they were like, this guy's Zimbabwean? Seriously? That kind of thing. Their videos are dope and everything. But... yeah, so his dadager emailed me and basically says, yo, I mean, do you guys know that, like, the band won the African Music Award? I was like, oh, word? And I feel bad.
There were two Zimbabweans that won an AFRIMMA, Dear Zim and myself.
That's the thing. So we were pushing, hey, congratulations, Cindy. Yeah, Cindy. And then, like...
Because you could relate.
Yeah, but then no one said anything about Dear Zim. So it was like... Yeah, so it was like, how come it's not in the papers? It's not on the...
Did they release a press release?
That's what I said.
Dude,
I was like, listen.
Zimbabwe, let's not lie. Okay, no shots. But our reporters love to copy and paste. If you do not give them content, they will not post it.
Yeah, I didn't even do any interviews, but I got like 5 articles.
Yeah, well, but you've been...
Because I was posting on social media.
No, but I mean, you've been on the game for a long time. Plus, you're popular here. They're not yet. So I was like, no, come on, man. I mean, you got to send out press releases. It's not people favoring or anything. It's just be serious.
Racism!
But that's dope. I'm glad to hear that he performed and did well.
That's great.
Holding the Zim flag high.
Very high. Very high. Anejinjake.
What's your, over the 10 years, you kept mentioning 10 years, so I assume you've been doing music for 10 years. Over the 10 years of music that you've done, is it the same sound? Or have you changed, evolved?
I've always been messing around with different sounds. I get bored easily. And artistically, I don't really have many boundaries because I'm a singer, rapper, There's just so much I can do with my vocals. It's just that commercially I choose to sing.
What?
No, just saying there's so much you can do with the mouth.
Vocally.
Yeah.
Yeah, vocally.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I've been fusing a lot of different sounds, especially with this particular album that's about to come out. Like, the music is diverse. I was making music that I felt like making at any particular time.
Okay. So the album that's coming out when?
Hopefully in the next 4 weeks. The album is done. It's just about how to release it, basically.
And I assume you're going to do the whole Southern Africa kind of release, not just Zim.
We've already released some of the singles in Malawi and Zambia.
Okay.
Yeah. There was a single released on the 26th of November. And we released music in Malawi, Zambia, and Zim.
For which song?
Summertime.
Can we hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Play it.
Okay.
Unless I'm supposed to sing it.
That would be great.
Oh, do you want to?
Okay. It's alright. No, it's too cold in here.
Diva!
I need some warm water. I need 12
bottles of Evian water.
It needs to be at room temperature.
And, oh my God, I need someone
okay,
massaging my shoulders right now.
Okay, I need a bowl of Skittles, and only the green Skittles, okay? Not the other ones, okay? Just the
but
green
half
Skittle.
the Skittle needs to be sucked off so that it's totally colorless.
Okay.
No, I just need a woolen scarf. No synthetic fibers. Water at room temperature.
Then go warm my neck.
Just 300 mils.
Can I come warm your neck? I can be a woolen scarf.
Do you have the scarf?
I can be one.
No, your hands.
My armpits are really hairy. It feels like wool.
I guess that's not synthetic fiber now, is it?
Okay, anyway.
Let's hear the song. Wait, let's hear the song. Okay, we're going to play the song. Summertime by Cindy.
Presidential for everything.
Shaza.
It's alright. It's summertime. We're gonna have some fun. It's alright. It's summertime. We're gonna have some fun. Taka peka jino, pinza mepo. Taka nanga kuma, fura mepo. I'ma do what I want, 'cause I say so. Ain't no wasting time. If there's nothing to do, we can lay low, get some drinks and chill, no pressure. The sky's blue and clear, all pleasure. Summertime is here. I have a good feeling. Wave your hands in the air if you feel me. The DJ's playing my song, yeah. Wave your hands from side to side if it's your summer song. It's alright. It's summertime. We're gonna have some fun. It's alright. It's summertime. We're gonna have some fun. Summer is here, you know we love to shop. Ladies love to keep the game on top. Fellas love it when we appreciate it. The way you look and the things he does. It's the simple things in life that guarantee a smile. It's the simple things in life that brighten up a cloudy day. I have a good feeling. Wave your hands in the air if you feel me. The DJ's playing my song, yeah. Wave your hands from side to side if it's a summer song. It's alright. It's summertime. We're gonna have some fun. It's alright. It's summertime. We're gonna have some fun. Ooh, yeah. I'm feeling hot this summer. Ooh, yeah. I'll be your number one lover. Ooh, yeah. Throw your hands in the air. Ooh, yeah. Wave your hands like you just don't care. I have this feeling, and it feels good, so good. The DJ's playing my song, yeah. Wave your hands from side to side if it's a summer song. It's alright. It's summertime. We're gonna have some fun. It's alright. It's summertime. We're gonna have some fun.
And we're back. That's Cindy with Summertime. That reminds me of...
Is that your drive time voice?
It reminds me of who was it? Was it Soldier Love who made a song? It was like, summertime, summertime. I thought it was funny because summertime. Anyway, yes. Discussing, I was asking you earlier about the fact that you've changed the sound of your music and whatever. So we want to go where it all began. After Form 2, hopefully.
Okay, after Form 2, my mom said no recording, so I let it go. And I stuck to singing in the church choir, school choir.
As a real gangster rapper would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and, taking little tapes. You know those tapes, audio tapes.
Yeah.
What do you call them?
Macassette.
Macassette. I learned how to record myself on that cassette in the Chimbam speaker radio. That was so exciting.
Swag. Yeah, we used to do that. We used to make mixtapes that way. Dude, I kid you not, like back in the day,
I'm remembering the same thing.
like all we'd get were like the K-Slay and the Funk Flex mixtapes from overseas. Or like, yo, Funk Flex, this is the new problem, the new mixtape. New Styles P. So we do the same, like you'd wait for like SABC 1. Or I think Channel O used to show on SABC 1 in the afternoons. Then there'd be Semunya Grooves at night. You wait for those items, wait for your song, you record, right? That's your one tape. Then you get the second tape.
Some of my rich kids game, but you want a Channel O.
No, Channel O was free because it was on SABC.
It was free?
Yeah, Channel O used to come on SABC 1, like back in the day.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, this is like what? 98, from like 90, 97, 98.
Really?
They had like a section. It wasn't
like the whole day.
They repeat the whole show for weeks. It'll be like Busta Rhymes and Janet Jackson. What's it gonna be?
Yeah, I remember.
Fugees. We knew the playlist from front to back by the time it dropped. So yeah, you get that. Then you get a second tape. Then while it's dubbing over, you go mic in with either your earphones or another speaker. Bam. Yo, what's up? This is DJ Fat Phil. So I used to call myself back in the day. The PH Fat Phil. The new mixtape, Slaughterhouse Volume 1. Bow.
And then the song would play.
Yeah.
No, it's your mixtape.
Then I'd only distribute it amongst myself. So it was just me and my mom while we're driving to school. My mom's listening like, seriously, this is what I'm paying school fees for. Like, this nonsense.
No, but it was smart because it's like, you didn't even have a mic. Anyway, Cindy.
After A-level, decided to study marketing with the Institute of Administration and Commerce. I was
Again,
doing my
as a real gangster
tutorials
rapper would do.
Yes, getting education.
at Trust Academy. I had a friend called Lorraine. Lorraine was a singer. She was recording with Take 5 in them when the whole Chamembe thing was happening.
Chamembe.
And she'd always hear me sing to myself. She'd always say to me, Uyak Studio, come and record. You have a nice voice. Personally, I really didn't think I had what it took to be a star, because I wanted to get an education, get a job, get married, have kids, and hopefully start a business. My life was planned. So I felt like if I hit the studio, that would kind of disturb my plans. And finally, she pressured me. I went to the studio, and Take 5 was interested in signing me, but I wasn't so sure. There was just so much pressure and too many artists at that squad at that time. There's just so much happening. And for someone who'd never recorded before, that was a bit frightening. So Lorraine also took me to Macastrators Studios. Tabo Makaya, Sunny, FTR and them. They listened to me rapping and singing, and they're like, you know what? They're a bunch of rich kids. So they're like, whenever you want to record, if you want to nurture your talent, we don't have female artists at the studio. So come through and record. So I recorded about 3 tracks. I had guidance from people like Sniper, and that's why I was writing rhythms and doing all sorts of stuff. And I had to tell the parents because I couldn't afford to go to the studio. I was a school kid.
So they had to drop you off?
So I did tell my mom. And my mom wasn't really okay with it. So she says to me, tell your dad, by yourself, I'm not going to help you out. If he says it's okay, then it's a yes from both of us. If he says no, then it's a no from both of us. Otherwise, that wasn't my mom's dream for me. And I waited another 2 weeks before I could tell my dad. And finally, I said to my dad, I wanted to record. He said, I think it comes naturally with you. I'm not surprised. And I would have to ask for combi money to go to Mount Pleasant and record. And I recorded my first 16 tracks. Of those 16 tracks, I took 12, made an album called Kukuda Loving You. I spent the whole of 2005 recording that album. I went to Metro. I wanted a third-party deal. They told me I needed to finance part of the deal. And I didn't have money. So I saved a little bit of pocket money, got my dad to bring me VCD players from Zambia, because he was working in Zambia at the time. And I'd go to Zimex Mall and flog my DVDs. You know, after I sold 2, that multiply 4, until I had enough money to get my deal from Metro. Because at the time, you could not get any airplay in Zim unless your product was actually in the store. Those were proper structures then. You needed a standard product.
How the
that
times
was
have changed.
Yeah.
mixed and mastered in the store. Then it would get played on radio, because Prof. Jonathan Moyo would say, what's the point of getting airplay on radio if people can't then buy it in the shop? So I finally got my deal with Metro, released my debut album, Kukuda Loving You, 3 singles off the album, got into the charts. They did very well. That was Kukuda Loving You, Dindindi, and Stressed Out. And I got my first award nomination after 10 months on the scene, Best Female Urban Grooves. That was Zimmer. And in Feb, I had 2 NAMA nominations for Outstanding Artists. Well, I was up against Tuku. I knew I was going to lose. And Song of the Year, Outstanding Song. So within my
For which
first
song?
year, Spare Wheel One Way, the Chimbetu remix I
Okay.
did. Yeah. So that was my first year of music. And it's been consistent since. I've since released another album called The Groove Theory, which did just as well, sold very well online, to the extent that I'm now an entrepreneur of that kind of money. And I've since been nominated for awards a total of 16 times.
I sense a
A certain level of smugness.
excuse.
So the career has been
Excuse me.
very consistent. I've been blessed that I think I could be the most consistent female artist that ever existed in this country. Because from the moment I started till now, things have been happening consistently. I've been consistently releasing music, be it albums or singles, award nominations,
Well,
the
I think
concerts.
like Simba Tags would give you a run for your money in terms of female artists. But
What are you saying? Is he a female artist?
isn't he?
I'd like the listeners to note that this is Dan, a.k.a. Danny That Guy.
So I've since won
Say
3
notes.
awards only of all those nominations.
Out of the 16 nominations.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very poor percentage.
To be honest, I mean, if you were a striker, you'd be on the bench.
I mean, really.
16 shots and only 3
But
goals.
since 2012,
She's like Balotelli.
2012 going forward, it's been wins.
Oh, shout out to you.
Yeah.
Like I always knew that Cindy's been there for a span and she's always been popular, but that's impressive.
Yeah, I think he's old. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Mature is a nice word.
I would not have said that either. You don't look a day over 16, girl.
That's disturbing.
Oh my God. I think I've taken good care of myself. I think that's the way of putting it nicely.
See, I'm not going to rise to this bait. I'm not even going to say anything because I know that whatever it is that I said will be the wrong thing.
So why don't you just say it, since it's going to be the wrong thing anyway.
You look great, Cindy,
Thank you.
for your age. Okay, look, you see.
You know what? I actually don't have problems with my age.
There we go. Whew.
Right.
I actually don't even know how old you are, so,
We established he's 40-ish.
I said 43.
43.
43,
Yeah.
okay, cool. All right, fair enough.
It's a harsh 43. Cheers, Louis.
Okay, so which of the 3 awards you won? You said there's the...
There's the Weka Award. That's Women in Enterprise. It's a ZNCC Award. Zimbabwe National Chamber
Of
Commerce.
Commerce, yeah.
Commerce. Yeah.
Is that for music or business?
For excelling as a businesswoman in the arts and culture category. So this is a music award.
Oh, okay.
A Victor's Award in 2012 for The Sound of the Future. The Weka one was in 2013. Then came the AFRIMMA one. Hopefully NAMA on Saturday. And there's another one coming on Monday. I can't preempt. That's a definite win. And I'm nominated for something at the end of the month. That's Pachedu Awards, the Zim Online one.
I feel like we found someone who can finally lend us money.
I think we have. Meanwhile, on my mental piece, I only have 1 award. That was completing 1 with in grade 2 of the breaststroke
Oh no, we didn't even talk about those. I have tons of those.
Who asked you, right?
I've got them.
Nobody cares.
I've got them in academics and I've got them in sport. Do we want to compete?
Why are we interviewing here?
I don't know. It's just such a show off.
No, you know what? In high school, I was quite the barons. You know those girls who do athletics and long jump and they're always sprinting while all the pretty girls are wearing the sneakers and they're saying, I got hay fever. You know, and I was dunking and playing basketball. And
You're
singing
dunking?
the choir. Yeah.
How low is the hoop?
Okay, someone gave me a little springboard. Okay, so high school was a lot of fun because I made peace with myself. You know, I didn't try too hard to fit in. I was just myself, and I had fun. And I think people ended up thinking, this girl's overconfident. You know, I'll do that gladly. Actually, my clique was called the Goody Goodies.
You had a clique that had a name.
Oh, jeez, Louis.
Guys, listen.
We gotta find a name
Guys,
for our
okay, guys, we are shutting it down right now. So we need
actually
a name
did
and
come
get some
up with
t-shirts
a-
made and everything, guys. Okay.
So me and the Goody Goodies we always had our books at break time whilst everyone else was fooling around. We're hiding the books. But do you know why? I'm glad to reveal it because we're doing homework at that particular time. It wasn't actually, studying or anything.
Oh, okay. So that's
There was always someone to do geo homework, someone to do
it's
English
living on the
homework.
edge right there. It's
The
thug life.
ragged edge, guys, listen, we're not doing homework or nothing, okay? They can't touch us. They can't touch us.
We're the goody goodies. Can't stuff us.
Okay, so you know what? I was okay with being a barand. I had no problems trying to fit in. It's either you took what you got or,
What high school was this?
Venona.
Ah, Venona.
I actually did quite a bit of modeling. Miss Cosmo. Top 5. Miss Cosmo 2000. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I used to do beauty pageants as well.
I was Miss Cosmo top 20. 90,
Oh, you were in the top 20?
99, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It was a tough period, still finding myself as a person.
Yeah, no, it's.
So you tried the whole girl.
I never made Miss Cosmo.
Yeah.
Good memories of Venona though. So yeah,
Okay.
that was yeah.
Yeah, good times, eh?
Good times. Good times.
Venona, Chisapiti, Arundel. The Holy Trinity, really. Yeah.
Yeah, convent.
Lamagundi.
Yeah, that's true.
Heritage.
Dirimeja. Kechikoro chekumebas.
Remembering.
Yes.
Yeah, remembering in a boys' high.
Ah, Dan, explain.
Yeah, explain that.
Shut up, Bachera.
I think it actually is a boys' high. No shots. Anyway, I went to PE, but never mind. That's interesting. Interesting. So I find it funny that you were such a tomboy, as you call yourself, a self-styled baranzi. Yet you
And
were
now
also
she styles people.
a modeler.
You know what? Why I was called a barand is there's a certain way of operating, of presenting yourself, of talking, of being that was presented by other people in high school. I just went against the grain. I wasn't one of the cool kids.
Okay.
But I was actually quite popular. But I wasn't the cool
With the
kid.
boys.
Not with the boys. I had no scanzwas with the boys. I was actually afraid of boys.
With the girls?
I just thought, I just grew up in the mentality that if a guy touches me, I'm just going to get pregnant and I'm going to ruin my life and
Which
my
is
plans.
factually correct. That's how it happens.
Mhm.
So, ladies, please don't let them touch you. You'll get pregnant and catch the cuties.
Yes, and your life is ruined.
Yeah, I was kind of into the very intelligent guys, like your O-level results.
So we don't stand a chance, basically. Wait, I have all my O levels though. I've got all of them, every single one.
No, I need
Everyone
to see the
has
A's.
them.
The A's.
Everyone has them.
Because when I was in Form 2, I wanted the guy with the highest O-level results.
How weird are you?
When I was around Form 4, I was looking at the guy with the 15 points.
Guys, oh my God, he's so dreamy. Did you see how he solved that maths problem? Oh my God.
Look at those. Look at those
And by the
specs.
time
Look
I
at
was,
those freckles. Oh.
By the time I was A level, you had to be like almost finishing varsity. No,
But,
I'm a sucker for intelligent guys.
Well, it's,
Yeah, I like smart guys.
it's quite humorous that you feel the need to.
Which explains why there's absolutely zero chemistry right now. None whatsoever.
That's quite sad. Anyway,
No, what intelligence is not necessarily measured by your academic
see, I've been trying to tell people this,
your
guys.
academic qualifications. Why some people literally copy and get away with it, but it's some sort of a yardstick. It's easier to measure.
Speaking of a yardstick,
So after that video, man,
Okay, sorry.
we have all these words of measurements and yardstick. I'm just like, hey, guys.
okay, all right. You said you don't, or ever since you were a young person, you never really followed the crowd, as it were. You went against the grain, etc. Right? Your music, like over the years, what are your favorite songs that you've done? That this is not the ones that were the most popular, or the ones that were the most successful, but the one that you felt that.
When I started singing, my favorite song on my first album was "Stressed Out." It was a proper R&B song at a time when pure R&B wasn't, popular. But it got to number 3 on the charts, and the DJs started raving, the Mary J of them, blah. And it was one of my favorite songs, but it wasn't the most popular on the album. It's only now when people remember it and they start looking for it, because the music was ahead of its time. I also liked Appointment, that TikTok song, because I could really relate to it. It was a personal experience that I wrote about. And Cindy Raw got to feature on Cindy's song. Like, how awesome is that? And Dinin Denaya was fun. Me and Rocky
I quite
had
like that.
lots of fun making it.
Oh, really?
We see.
Oh. What type of fun was this?
Relax. We had fun, okay? Then came Didzorere Moyo Wangu. Didzorere was me experimenting with live instruments. The problem with this industry is that people expect live music to be jazz or sungura. And I was saying, okay, why not bring pop rock on an urban contemporary?
It had like rock elements to it, didn't it?
Yeah.
I have a question about that song, though. In the video, when you catch dude cheating, why do you just fall?
Instead of what?
Do you know a lot of people fall and they catch? It's either you're going to beat them up or you're going to faint or fall or something like that.
I think an elbow
Kanye
drop.
fell. Don't you remember? And that song with Neo and what's her name? Carrie Hilson.
Yeah, he fell.
He fell and he broke into many pieces because she chose someone else over him.
So indeed, Zorere really, it was a real song. It was very organic. It was very real. I forgot. Okay, and there was Nerudo before that. Sorry. I forgot.
Nerudo. Oh. Na, 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 na.
Are you looking for a record deal?
Are you looking for backup singers? Because we got it down packed.
No,
As you see.
I think I'm into solos these days.
I know.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Even in your relationships.
Nerudo was good because it gave me a lot of wedding gigs. Ish, like I'm going to my wedding gigs. Indeed, Zorere, at
That's
some
good money,
point,
yeah.
I think at that point, a lot of people were heartbroken. So I got a lot of gigs. And then I had to do a follow-up to undo the damage that indeed Zorere had done. I had to do Parere Moyo. Because indeed Zorere had just, grown into this really huge song. It wasn't meant to grow into that really huge song. But because it was a message that almost everybody could relate to, it kind of overtook the other songs. So with Parere Moyo, when we made it, with Bryce, I kept saying to Bryce, I want to do a song that your Sondor would listen to. Not understand what I'm saying, but resonate with the music. I want Salif Keita to listen to it and say, it's a really good piece of music. And that's what I was yearning for. With Bryce, we were aiming for Africa. We wanted a song to sell in Africa. We were hoping people in Zim would, at least accept the song, embrace it, but it wasn't meant for this market. And surprisingly, when we released it, everyone just kind of lapped it up. And it became a wedding song, so it got more wedding gigs. Of Parere Moyo, the remix did just as well because it had a hip-hop R&B feel to it, and eventually we won an AFRIMMA.
I hope you know that all these things you're telling us means you have no excuse when we ask you for money.
Why are we talking about asking for money?
Our name is Two Broke Twimbos. I mean, what?
Okay.
Do you think we brought you here just for an interview?
I mean, really, this is just a hustle. It's a Ponzi scheme.
Okay, you can talk to my manager. I don't do.
Dang.
I don't manage my own finances.
Dude, you just got so scuffed, bro.
So yeah, Parere Moyo was mission accomplished. We wanted a song that any African could listen to and say, "This is an African song. This is a love song. What is this?" I remember Bryce coming back from SA and he was very excited. He was like, Zwaibala said to him, Shona never sounded so sexy. He actually thought it was Swahili or something.
That's insulting, though.
It's a little bit. I mean, Shona's always sexy.
Shona's very
a
sexy.
ditch baby.
Somebody eat it tough for music.
Imagine-
Make it sound
Especially
sexy.
dirty talk in Shona.
It's just great.
Let's talk. Dirty talk.
No, it's a family show.
In,
Yeah, no.
in Shona.
You
But
start-
how
you
come
kick
when
it
it's English, it's okay, and when it's our mother tongue,
I
it
have a
ceases to be okay?
No, I
I
have a
think we
theory
have a
about-
Because
problem.
it resonates with the very core of your being.
Yeah, no, I've a theory
No,
about that,
but
actually.
you know what it is what it is. You need to call what it is what it is.
Yeah. It's because we've become desensitized to English vulgarity because it's
So prevalent.
all there. And
The
which is so-
profligasi. I've just made up
Have
a
you
word.
ever been in court, Machita, like a rape trial? She translate what?
I have not, but I imagine.
Give us an
it's
example.
terrible.
We'll beep it out later. Let's hear.
I can't. You said it's a family show.
Oh, my sabab.
My brother
Pardon?
attended one
Mhm.
with my mom whilst they were waiting for their court case to be tried. And they couldn't leave the room. And they say it like it is. So after that, I kind of realized, you know what? We need to just kind of embrace our language and call
We
a
do.
spade a spade.
Exactly. Call it.
Yeah.
Yes.
How did you hook up with Bryce?
I've known Bryce since I started singing.
Mhm.
He's always been.
He
in
was
the
supposed to be
industry.
here, but surprisingly, he was more diva than you. Like, yeah, no, I'm too busy. I'm sorry. You can do it with Cindy.
Oh God.
Okay, he didn't say that. Sorry, Bryce.
Oh, Bryce. Anyway, I've always known Bryce. He's always been a good acquaintance of mine. Over the years, he became a friend. We always used to share notes on music. He used to tell me his hopes and dreams. And I'd be like, okay, maybe I'll work with you one day. And, eventually we got together and decided to work together because we share a common vision.
Mhm.
I never wanted to be a national star and die and that's it. I've always wanted to go
Global.
regional, then global.
Mm.
Yeah.
Appreciate.
So everything, all these little activities that have always happened in my musical career were in an effort to take my music out there. The whole Beanie Man thing, when it came, people just thought I appeared on stage. But there's a story behind the story. That first Beer Fest, I decided to find out who was the marketing manager who Delta was putting that thing together when I heard the names that had been announced. And I called her. I was like, how come you don't have any female artists on your lineup? I'm just curious.
Good angle.
And she's like, you know what? Next time we'll consider you. Yeah, we've already planned. We've already paid people. Yada, yada, yada. 2 weeks later, I called again. I was like, is there any, change to this? Because I really want to participate in this festival as an act, as Cindy,
Yeah.
not with anyone else. And I didn't have good feedback. And then I called again. And actually, before I even started calling, I had said my manager to call her, and he wasn't coming with feedback. So I decided to take it upon myself to pursue the matter.
She's that type of person.
So Beanie Man calls Delta and says, yo, I need a girl to sing my hooks. This is 2 days before the show.
Mm.
Girls Them Sugar, what's the other song? Dude. and Feel It Boy. And I'd listened to a lot of Beanie
Upbuilding
Man
lyrics.
growing up, but I didn't really know the lyrics to the songs. So I got a call from Delta, and they're like, maybe there's an opportunity for you. We need a female artist who can sing with Beanie Man. My songs are Kata, Kata, Kata. I was like, yeah, I know those songs.
Did you really?
No. I knew the songs, but I had never, memorized the lyrics. And I had to do a mini audition. They came to my office. I asked them to come to my office. They did.
She makes him come to her office. Like, I'm busy. You'll have to come see me.
No, I was formally employed. Come on, and we had a boardroom, so it was one of those.
Soundproof, I hope.
No, it wasn't, but they knew I was into that kind of stuff. I held a lot of my music meetings in our boardroom. My boss was open-minded. So before they came, I was on my internet, and my internet was really slow, and I was trying to get these songs, and they just wouldn't download. So I went to Googled the lyrics. I was like, okay, I must remember that melody from 98. Imagine you're trying to remember a melody from 98, and this is 2010. And you're thinking, how did Maya sing this song? So I kind of figured out how to do the songs. I never did get the copies of the songs. They promised to bring me copies of the songs. They never did. I did my audition, and the next day was rehearsal with the band. And 30 minutes to rehearse 3 songs. With my own band, I do more than 1 hour for one song. You know what I mean? And I get on the mic, and they're like, sing. And I started saying, where's Beanie Man? No, B.A.B., don't worry about him. We're worried about you. I was like, oh, gosh.
Well done on the patois, by the way. It's quite impressive.
I kind of tried. No, but it sounds more like Pidgin English. Anyway.
Don't worry about it. Anyway,
so, I started singing. And they're like, you sing like a bird. That sounds beautiful. Oh, rehearsal's over. I just sang like for a few minutes. And rehearsal was over. I'm like, oh my God.
Sounds about right.
And next thing, I was bumping into the guy backstage. And he was like, God, chill. My band told me you're really good. I'm fussy about my stuff. If they told me you can't sing, we wouldn't have done this. So chill out. Just relax. And there were thousands of people waiting outside. The beauty of it, I did it so well, Zimbabweans didn't even know it was me.
I knew it was you.
Come on, play along.
Oh, you got in? Lucky bastard.
No, you didn't manage to get in. Yeah, it was packed. And Beanie Man had to, bring me back on stage and say, guys, this is a local girl. This is Cindy from here. Because a lot of people, I think they were quite dazed.
It's not like it was a beer fest.
Yeah, it's not like there was alcohol in unlimited supply and discount prices.
And it's not like I was introduced when I got on stage. I was just waiting for a cue to hear the intro, hear my songs. And I just walked on stage and started singing for this whole 15 minutes. Sung with the guy. But I was running away from him, like I was ducking and diving.
Yeah, because whining and whatever.
Not just whining.
Butter my parts.
I know butter my parts. I just didn't know Kuti Anomboita say, because I Googled some of his performances before. He'd make a girl bend down and go bam, bam.
And he'll be daggering. Hey, have you seen that video of the dude daggering? Where he climbs up a leg like a ladder, then he does a spin and he comes back down.
So what a lot of Jamaican artists do to females on stage, she's scary. I was scared. But I thank God for that opportunity.
Maybe next time, come out like a barrel. We're like a full wooden barrel.
I was like, with spikes on the outside. I dare you to try, though.
No, at some point when I was singing, he just came and he hugged me. And I was singing into his shirt. Like I was saying, nigga, give me a break.
And he was like, yeah, girl, yeah.
So I was just holding on to
yell them, sugar them.
Yeah, she feel nice, girl.
And I was holding onto the mic and I was trying to get my mouth to work, and I was stuck in his shirt. And people go, ah! Okay, this is crazy.
That's dope. Okay.
Yeah, I had fun.
Oh, we like it a lot. You said, I think Parere Moyo, you wrote it with the region in mind.
Yes.
So whereas you're hoping that Zimbabwe would appreciate it, it was really meant for the region.
Yes.
Interesting enough, though, you say that even though it was a Shona song. We've spoken to a couple of artists, and they're thinking along the same lines. You know what? I've got music that I released for Zimbabwe, but I also want to release to a broader audience. So the Zimbabwean one is going to be in Shona, and the one that's going to go to the rest of the world is going to be in English.
English is easier because a lot of people understand what you're saying, but music is a universal language. A good song is a good song. I once spoke to the former boss of Sony Records, and he told me language is not even a barrier. Rumba music came here. All that kwasa stuff. How did we like it? Did we hear any of that stuff?
Even understanding.
The Kwaito came. Did we understand any of that stuff? Wait until you go to Nigeria, you realize you don't understand pidgin English. When they really start talking to you, you'll be like, huh? Excuse me? Come again. You understand?
But that's interesting.
When someone says, I know Bilai, huh? That's not English. You understand?
I'm not lying.
Bros, off the light, you know.
Yeah, switch off the light.
That's pretty
That's
standard.
pretty
I don't
standard.
understand what's confusing.
I don't understand what's going on. I mean, it's basic.
It's basic English.
I mean,
did you not go to school? What do they teach you in
You might
Vancouver?
as well be speaking the Queen's English. Excuse me, good lady. Please, may you turn off the light switch as I'd like to
Bros.
retire for the evening.
Off the lights. So what I'm saying is a good song is a good song. Right now, Angelique Kidjo just got a Grammy.
Yeah, second Grammy.
Isn't that the same person who came to Zim at Haifa, and then there was big stories about her accusing officials of harassing her while she was here, and then made it very political.
Really?
So I heard.
Really? Let's Google that.
How come you the only one who knows the story?
Yeah, Dan, how come you the only one that knows the story? Speaking of which, shout out to Brian Soko.
Brian Soko!
Soko!
Zimbabwean finally won a Grammy. Has there been any other
Brian
Zimbabwean?
Soko won a Grammy.
Yes.
For what?
Drunk in love, we'll be all night.
So what was the category?
Surfboard.
Song of the year.
So
He was part of the production team, yeah.
Yeah, that song is a lot of, it is a lot of writers.
It was all the writers were bunched up. It's like Sean.
No, but
Carter.
the order is 4.
but you know how
And
it how it
then
is
the
when
drums.
when you write a song. Someone can say surfboard. Surfboard after talking about royalties.
It's like, no, add a the. Listen, that sounds better, right?
No.
Royalties.
Let me floss on them. I got the inside scoop on the song. Bam. What had happened is he made the beat.
Yes.
Brian Soko makes the beat. Then he gives them to Dre, who then writes the lyrics. Dre wrote the lyrics. Then he gave it to Detail, who did the demo. Detail then took it to Warner Brothers. And then the head of Warner Brothers then gave it to Beyonce. Beyonce then gave it to Timbaland, who did the drums. And then Jay-Z hopped on the track. So by the time the song was done, it was a mishmash of producers. And for the first 6 months, Detail was credited as the producer before Soko and them had to, fight their way into the mix, because it was pretty much the biggest song of 2014.
Pretty much.
So yeah.
Wow.
I'm just thinking the royalties, dude. The needle time royalties on that song must be bananas.
We need to get Brian on the show, Brian. Ask him.
He was supposed to be an essay in December. He was like, nah, I'm not coming this year. Yeah.
So y'all got a Grammy to win and stuff.
Yeah, he's doing big things, man. Shout out to him. He's on.
Shout out to Brian Soko.
I'm trying to remember who is he on. He's on Tiger. He's on Tiger. Supposed to be on Tiger's album. He's got a joint on Tiana Taylor's album. What else is he on? He should have some stuff with Rihanna that should be coming out as well, and new stuff. So yeah, he's doing big things, man. He's doing big things.
Soko Nation.
Wow, you know what? The music industry is crazy. What he's probably done before getting where he's at is crazy.
He's hinted at it as well. The struggle before getting to.
I almost got
recognition.
signed to a really big producer
And then
before Bryce. Remember when Sean Kingston came? One of his producers came with him, and he watched my performance and he asked to work with me. Actually recorded a couple of joints, and I realized he was representing No Limit,
No Limit Records.
Master P and crew, and they were trying to infiltrate the African market. And my fear was that if I signed a contract until they've set up base in Africa, I was just going to be holding on to a contract.
Those holding contracts are the worst.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's the one reason why I chose not to sign.
Okay.
Huh.
You are quite correct. You actually have Googled it. Angelique Kidjo did have some words to say for Mr. Mugabe. But the article has been removed for some reason.
You Google. Discover Google.
I'm serious.
Google.
It just says Angelique Kidjo has been hailed as Africa's premier diva. She is known for the passion in her voice, her fierce determination to help African girls fulfill their potential. The in stock photo. 3 decades ago, she had to leave her content to become an international star. Blah 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 blah. Video below. The video you're looking for has been removed. But you can also watch the full interview on BBC World News. This is obviously like 4 years ago. So yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so she was here, and she was not happy, and for some reason
She said some things apparently about the current regime that we have in our.
Haifa. You think Haifa would have learned? They should stop bringing these problematic artists
I
fresh
tell
to
you.
ground. Sure, even Neka. Neka had me so nervous and just here. She's like, vagabonds in power. Everybody in the crowd sing along with me now. Everybody sing along. Vagabonds in power. I was like, yes.
But you know what? I think it's disrespectful. You can't go to another country and start disrespecting their leader because you're disrespecting the whole nation.
You check out.
Yes,
He's an elected
official. He's an elected official.
This so
I'm not Tika.
it's honestly, I mean,
I was gonna drop a funny play on Tika, but I won't.
ish. Anyway, no.
I want to laugh as well.
We'll
you know.
explain,
We'll explain
when
off air.
we cannot be beaten. Anyway, the last thing I think that we could talk about is pretty much what we've been talking about in terms of actually getting reward from the industry. So, for example, you said you've had good sales online and you had wedding gigs and a couple of concerts. Has that pretty much been the extent of your income from music?
I think that's the way it works. You know, concerts, sales, piracy has, you know, kind of eradicated hard CD sales for most people. But some of us still do sell our CDs for my shows and stuff. We sell the music online. We do a lot of concerts. You get a couple of endorsements here and there. But financially, I haven't, you know.
But are you earning a living, a decent living off music alone?
Yes, a decent living off music alone. I was living off music alone from 2012 to late 2013. And I was going to school. I was paying for my education.
Studying
I was paying
French,
for my bills.
apparently.
Studying French and public relations. I'm graduating this year.
Parlez-vous le français?
Oui, je parle français.
Omelette du fromage?
Oui. Is that your only line?
J'ai regardé la télévision et j'écoute des disques.
That's like from the tutorial. That sounds like something from a...
Je danse dans la bibliothèque.
Dude, isn't that like coffee break French? Like those podcasts.
Now you say it. Okay.
No,
that's dope.
he's saying it pretty well. I'm not sure about your line. Okay.
Did French. But anyway.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Philippe. Ça va? Ça va bien, merci. Et vous?
Ah, ça va.
Guys,
So pretty much you can make a living off music.
And in Shona.
yes, you can. You just have to be professional about it.
Yeah.
It helps to go to school because if you learn how to run a business,
Yeah. And obviously,
music is a business, so you'll take it seriously. And if it's, you know, your source of income and it's do or die, you'll be more serious about it.
Yeah.
I mean, when I quit my job in 2012, I thought, oh gosh, you know, what am I going to do? But the moment I told myself I was going to make this work, I did not ask anybody for money. I actually made more money than I'd ever made in music before. And it was very decent money compared to the money I was making in the office. Yeah.
So you see, guys, it's possible. Just make sure your publishing is in check. You know what I mean?
So that's why I decided to expand the brand and, you know, work on the fashion. I've always had a passion for fashion.
So tell
Before
us-
music, I thought I would be a designer, yada, yada, yada. And then I found music and I kind of abandoned the fashion. And then when the music started working out, I decided, oh, let me revisit, you know, the other passion.
So
And
tell us
that
about
one is
fashion.
working out very well.
What is this fashion? You have a shop?
I have a little boutique called Cindy's Fashion Corner. Something pretty and cozy. It's for the trendy urban fashionista.
Are you cashing from this passion for fashion that you have?
I am cashing
Nice.
from this passion.
Smashing.
I am not complaining.
Pretty much just stashing the.
we're working on expanding. We're working. You
banking.
know what? God's been faithful. Like I always say, sometimes in your mind you can say I can do yada yada yada. I've studied ABC, but if God just doesn't give you the grace to utilize what you've got, then it's not going to work out. I'm a Christian. That's how I believe it works. And people told me, hey, fashion industry, akafa, hey, you won't make money from clothes, hey, people don't have disposable income. Yeah,
Fashion is crashing, basically.
And I said, you know what? I've been studying the market and I see a niche. And I wrote my business model with that niche in mind. And I went and I set up my business. I targeted those
The
people.
The rich people?
The rich.
The rich and the
Actually,
niche?
no. You know what? My business targets the average girl. Why? I've
The
never
fills
been
of this world and stuff.
I've never been a flamboyant fashionista. I've never been a person who buys expensive clothes. No,
My outfits are not
I'm just a stylish person, but doesn't necessarily mean Jnodura. So people would always ask me, Wakachuana Kupi, I love your dress, I love you. And I said, you know what? If the fans love it, why not bring the fashion to them? Let's wear the same thing. If Cindy wears that shoe, then it's accessible to the average girl. Because it's not expensive anyway. And because of the way everything is packaged, even the rich girl wants to wear it.
So you're doing well?
Doing very well.
Nice.
Yeah.
We appreciate.
We're getting lunch today.
Lunch, supper.
I think lunch ya pura, guys.
Jama jokes zvago izvi ka.
Send me an invoice.
You'll give it to your manager?
Like, hey, Dad, look at this invoice, I'm sorry,
Alright. Anyway, look, thank you very much for sitting down with us. I think we've had an in-depth understanding of Cindy and Cindy Raw. Please say hi to Cindy Raw for us.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. You know.
Yeah.
You know, she's been looking at Kendrick, you know, getting all these Grammys, and she's thinking, you know, Kendrick, watch out.
Let's speak on that though, man. That was such an anti.
Look, okay.
F the Grammys. That's what I was saying. F the Grammys. First of all,
They were supposed to give him last year.
then you don't televise any of the rap categories like we're back in early 1990. I mean, really.
Because you caused problems.
We're classified with Weird Al Yankovic. In fact, Weird Al Yankovic got more coverage than us.
Okay, we gotta go. Okay.
Yeah,
You've been listening to two
we'll have a
broke
rant
Twimbos
episode later.
about the Grammys.
About everything else.
You know, we do, we'll, after the numbers, when we are bemoaning the lack of awards for Fidza P. Yes, we will.
Fidza P. Speaking of it, Cindy, I'm an artist. So we need to work together on a dance or rhythm.
Okay, please speak to my manager. I am a signed artist. You know, I struggle with people. I am a signed artist. I don't have that jurisdiction.
That's a default response to anything. Please speak to my manager. Please speak to my manager.
But it works. Alright guys, listen, check it out. Please subscribe, like us on Facebook, follow on Twitter. If you're on Facebook, you'll always stay up to date and abreast with whatever is coming out. The videos, the blog posts, etc. And please just follow us on Twitter so we can try use those numbers.
Shout out to I'm trying to remember. It's a very Chinese name.
Oh, those winners.
The winners. There's a winner that gave us his ID number. Please note, we do not require your identification number, but we appreciate your trust in us
in sending it through.
Yes. So shout out to Saif Hawan, aka Jante Mishima.
ID number 63.
No, the Facebook winner gave us his ID number, home address. He basically allowed us to steal his whole identity. So anyway, good looking out, guys. Thanks for supporting. More giveaways will be in the pipeline soon. Stay tuned. More content will be arriving soon, and that is about it.
Yeah. So we'll sign out with which song do I sign out with, Cindy?
Parede Moyo remix. featuring Trey XL. I think he's the
remix.
dopest rapper in this country
But
right now.
Unfortunately, he got no awards.
he got no awards.
He got a Zim Hip Hop nomination.
Yeah.
Best newcomer.
I've got 3 Zim Hop nominations, so it's nothing to brag about, really.
No, but he was on that Timbaland Castle Light compilation this year, and he got more than he got 100 downloads, 100,000 downloads. A lot of the rappers that you know didn't even get 50,000 downloads.
He didn't get 50 downloads.
And he was the only Zimbabwean selected by that Timbaland Castle Light thing to be on it, and it was a Southern African thing, and he got lots of money, like 50,000 rands. I didn't say that.
Thanks for putting his business out there. Like, I'm sure he appreciates that. Now here he comes with blasters.
He is the dopest.
Alright.
Rapper.
I think we should look for him for Two Broke Twimbos.
Isn't he? But he's in school in SA.
No, when he comes through.
No, he's
wasn't-
around.
He was here, but he was here. What you
Was
call
he
it?
in SA?
I heard he was in school in SA last time I tried looking for him.
Says who?
Says the people I got in contact with.
They wanted to make sure you don't get in contact with him.
Oh yeah, we out. Thanks. This is Two Broke Twimbos with Dan and Phil and Sydney.
Remember, zip it up and zip it out.
We broke.
Y'all know what this is. Yeah, it's the remix.
First Nation over everything.
Ndiye pale moyo wangu uri nzvimbo yakakosha uyakamutora paya ndakamuti azoudzorera ini ndakachema mwari vakandinzwa vakandipa iwe kuzondinyaradza ini ndakachema mwari vakandinzwa vakandipa iwe remufaro usinga wanikwi sepuma unopachika sechisipiti ininda kachema mwari vakandinzwa vakandipa iwe kuzondinyaradza ininda kachema mwari vakandinzwa vakandipa iwe
Keep it running through my mind. Just when I was pushing every feeling to the side. Cause ain't enough with you was even harder to decide. They just sipping down the bottle just to help us swallow pride. So are you down to ride? Cause I can drive you crazy, baby. Buckle up and sit out. This is how my chick felt. Parede moyo pane muburi berudo. Not 100%, but a decibel above. I see it in your eyes, though it's a disguise. When you blink your tears, messing up your face with mascara. When you talk stada, what is wrong, nada? We got a little bit romance, Lady Gaga. You like the lyrics to the song I recite. Only difference is I don't see the words here inside. Day and night, I've been thinking about you. That's why I had to write a verse all about you. Hey.
Parere moyo